Hi everyone, I wanted to make this video about stuff I do out of game dev. I wrote the text, I've started video editing, but once I've understood that the text I wrote is an absolute mess, so I decided not to make this video. But what about this video? Mainly about different texture stuff in HLD Devlog, like how creators made this awesome colorful lighting, how cutscenes work, and the problems I met when I started working with the textures. So, hope you enjoy! First of all, I've got whole texture from HLD Devlog. Every sprite, every animation, every background texture, everything. Well, it makes everything easier because I don't have to draw sprites myself anymore, which is great. But guys from TAG forum said that I can have low problems and I should change the goal. Honestly, I don't know what to do with that, but to write Alex Preston, what I haven't done yet. Hope Alex won't be against what I'm doing. I could use free textures or anything looks like HLD Devlog, but I don't want to because I want to make exactly HLD Devlog. I use this game as a textbook with learning materials about gameplay, AI, and etc. This game isn't only about gameplay mechanics and AI, it's an art of storytelling without any word through the things you're surrounded with. But if Alex will be against, I'll have to stop. We'll see. Well, didn't you think about how HLD creators made this lighting? This colorful and continuous lighting. It looks great, just look at this room. Okay, rays are definitely sprite, but what about shadows? Maybe they are part of the floor? Maybe. Here's another example. The lighting is different everywhere, but in this case it can be part of the floor, because otherwise size of the floor texture in this location would be the same as the size of the location. It's not profitable, because this texture might be reusable. Well, here is the answer. The lighting is a big picture with the color spots in it. Honestly, before I started doing all this, I thought that the lighting is pre-rendered in the game engine, so I was wrong. HLD creators use different background layers to make this. I started making the room I showed you, and here the texture the room lighting consists of. But it's not enough just to add those layers and start the game. You can see the difference. Currently, I don't know what HLD creators did with that. Maybe it's related to the version of the engine I use. HLD was created on GameMaker 1.4, I use GameMaker 2, but I doubt it's the reason. One more thing I don't know at the moment is how HLD creators filled this space. I promise there is no texture for this. Maybe I should use Photoshop to make it myself, so I'll try. Next interesting thing I found is cutscenes. Earlier I thought that cutscenes always use scripts, but HLD isn't like that. Cutscene in HLD is a sprite, just one big sprite. That's all for texture related stuff. What about code? Well, currently I don't have that much to show. I've started working with interactable objects, for example switch pillar. When I hit it, it activates and the box is created nearby. This thing has two main properties, activatable and activated. Activatable is responsible for the possibility to activate the object. For example, if this switch pillar would be not activatable, it wouldn't react somehow when I hit it. The script that creates the box currently is hard-coded, but I want the switch pillar to run any script I want, so I can use it multiple times without creating many copies of the subject. That's all I have for now. You could expect more progress. Yeah, me too. This because last month I gave more priority to other things like Android development and university science work. Next year I think I'll be more productive because my goals are more concrete now, but I'm satisfied that I've just started. This year was one of the most difficult for me, a lot of stress in personal life and university, but what doesn't kill us makes us stronger. So I'm gonna make next year awesome. See you next year.